everybody, this is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. Due to all the rain, we're going to see some slippery footing out there tonight with the Texas Longhorns and the Baylor Bears. We are really excited about bringing you this classic Big 12 rival game. And here come the Bears. The Longhorns are a confident bunch of kids, and rightfully so. Kirk, this team is just too powerful.
Texas has so many weapons offensively, but it all starts with their outstanding quarterback. Now, against this defense, I look for him to have no problem spreading the ball around. This could be a career day.
You're absolutely right.
Hook 'em horns, sweetheart. Hook 'em horns.
Texas is getting fired up down there as they get ready to boot this opening kickoff. He kicks it. Number 84 fields it at the 3.
Kickoff return 17 yards. Number 84 on the return.
They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line.
First and 10.
Baylor lines up in a shotgun set. Parks, back to pass, steps up, down the middle, and it's intercepted. The defensive end comes up with a big interception.
Boy, he made a super play there. Defensive ends aren't supposed to catch passes.
But some of these guys today have better hands than you think, Coach. That gives them an advantage in the passing game.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Texas lines up with 3 receivers. Young drops back to pass. Throws to the middle. His receiver has it. About 8 yards there.
Gain of 8 on the play.
2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 16-yard line. The Longhorns come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws short. That's a tight end who's wide open out there.
Gain of 2 on the play.
First down, just nickel and dime them. Nothing wrong with that.
It was a good play call. Just take what the defense gives you.
1st and 10. They're inside the 20. They line up in an I. And they got it. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense is sticking a screen pass to the half. Let him get behind the rushing end. Take off behind his blockers for 6.
This defense has had a rough time keeping their opponents out of the end zone, Kirk.
Whoa, look at the yardage these guys are giving up. They can't keep doing that if they're going to expect to win any game.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. This back did everything he could to get him out of that long yardage situation, but it still isn't enough for the first. They've got about 100 tight ends in there for this goal line play. Young hands it off. No, play fake. Goes to the end zone. He hit the big tight end for 6 on that one.
As a quarterback, you like the tight end inside the 10-yard line because they have a knack for finding the opening, and then you can just drill it in there.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Ziegler back deep to return.
Here's the kick. Ziegler fields it in the end zone. Oh, what a move! Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll set up shop at the 18.
At the 18-yard line. First and 10.
Parks has 4 receivers lined up here. It's a direct snap. Ross brings him down. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 23.
3-yard line.
Baylor comes to the line with 3 wide. Setting up the play action. Looking. Throws this one out to the right. He's got it. Huff with a takedown.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result was a first down.
Baylor hasn't been able to get in the end zone very often this year.
Hey, forget about the end zone. They can't even get in the red zone.
Going with the shotgun here. Play action. Looks. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it to the outside. So they get about 4 yards from play action.
Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 47-yard line.
7-yard line.
Baylor comes to the line. Only 1 man in the backfield. And they hit him in the backfield.
That blitz couldn't have worked any better for the defense or any worse for the offense.
Texas has one of the toughest defenses we've seen.
I agree 100%. Just look at what they've done so far. Some very impressive numbers.
Well, this attacking defense is very, very athletic, and they're also well coached. That's why they're in the top 10.
Batted ball. Oh, boy, almost intercepted.
Everyone had a shot at catching that pass.
Especially the guys on defense. There was no one open, and he threw it in there anyway.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. Plenty of hang time on this one. Number 4 signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 12. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 12.
At the 12-yard line. First and 10.
Young with 3 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
2 on the play.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 14. On the ground with the tailback. Gets past the tackler. Here's an opening. At the 40. Across midfield. At the 40. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Texas! The halfback got the call and was able to carry it to Pater.
Yeah, looking smooth out there.
He's one of those guys they can count on for big plays.
And he hits the PAT. With less than 4 minutes to go in the first, the score, Texas 14, Baylor nothing. McGee looks ready to kick this one off.
Number 84, back deep to return.
Kicks it off. Number 84 fields at the goal line. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
They had something going, but were unable to get any points.
They'll get the ball here at the 15.
At the 15-yard line. First and 10.
This impact defensive tackle is looking to bust through that O-line. Drops back to pass. He steps up, throws it to the outside. And he's tackled. They get 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Bears set up in the gun. He drops back, wants to get it out on the screen. And now he's got room to run. About 5 yards on the screen.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third down, less than a yard. Ball on the 25-yard line. Baylor will line up in a jumbo set here. They'll run for the first on 3rd and short. Can't wrap him up. Griffin brings him down.
That line came off the ball and just kept their feet moving and knocked them back.
Good blocks and great running by the ball carrier also.
First and 10. Ball on the 30. Baylor sets up in the eye. Back to pass. Throws a lob pass out to the right. Mosling drops it.
Incomplete pass. Mosley, the intended receiver, on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Parks is back in the gun. Parks steps back to pass. Complete. They'll drop him for a loss. Couldn't get anything out of that.
No gain on the play.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. They come out in a nickel. Parks set to go to the air. He's looking, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. They can't block the defensive end, and he'll get credit for the sack.
Excellent athleticism by this young man. He just beat the man in front of him, plain and simple.
4th and 14. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Baylor lining up the punt. Punts the ball away.
Number 4, back deep to return.
Number 4 fields at the 31. He's hit and got away. The last time this offense had the ball, they ran it very well, and they put it in the end zone. We'll have to see if that's their focus one more time. They'll take over at the 45.
45-yard line. First and 10.
The Longhorns come out showing 3 wide. Setting up the play action. Throw short. Has some daylight. Brought down. They fake the handoff and complete the pass. Good for 6 yards. It's second down and 4 to go. Ball right around midfield. 3 wideouts here. Snap is high. With the spin, they'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
This is just a nice play by the defense. They're not fooled at all on this draw play.
You're right. They were all over that play.
3rd and 4. Ball right around midfield.
9-yard line.
They'll give it off here. Makes a move. And they make the stop. Picked up a first down on that carry.
Yeah, a good job up front by the offensive line. They picked up some nice blocks to allow that back to get in there for some extra yardage.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 42.
42-yard line.
Nickel defense. Young on first down. Looking. He rolls out to the right. He's going right. Jones drops the ball. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
2nd and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. High formation here. Young back to throw. Throws it to the outside, and he can't make the catch. Dropped by the wideout.
Jones, the intended receiver on the play.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. Nickel defense. He drops back. Steps up. Looks. Over the middle. Finds a man. Andrew with a monster hit.
That's how you convert 3rd down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
1st and 10, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score, Texas 14, Baylor nothing. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 22. The Longhorns line up with 4 wideouts. Young to the air on first down. It's tipped.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kurt, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. When this quarterback's in the zone, as he is now, he can do a lot of damage to the defense. Crawford brings him down. The halfback runs for 4 yards. The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. Young is in the zone and looking to make a play. He's looking. He's hit and got away. Looks like he's going to run. Andrew with a takedown. How about that conversion?
Let me tell you something. That defense got to be a little discouraged after that play.
No question. You could see the guys are hanging their heads a little bit, going back to the huddle after giving up a big play to the quarterback.
Young is the impact player, and he's feeling it right now. Back to pass. He's rolling right. Goes to the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown. The tight end scored that time, and with authority.
Brady's a physical football player, but he's also got the finesse to make a big impact in the passing game.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And they'll be returning this one. Ziegler fields it in the end zone. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. Baylor comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Parks hands it off. They'll bring him down. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on their own 18.
18-yard line.
Parks lines up with 5 wide out. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
The 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 23.
23-yard line.
Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's going left. And that one's fallen incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
We got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on their own 23. 6 DBs in the lineup. Parks goes with a play fake. Comes across the middle. Tackle. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Baylor comes to the line with 3 wide. Parks drops back on 1st down. He catches another one. And down he goes. He's now passed for 2,000 yards on the season.
This guy throws a real nice ball. Just ask his receiver.
First and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. From the gun. Parks on 1st down. Looking, he lobs it right side, and it's caught, and he's taken down. Couldn't get anything out of that.
No gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. The Bears go with the I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The Bears come out in a shotgun. Parks back to pass. Looks, and he's going to come up with a sack. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Baylor lining up the punt.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Plenty of hang time on this one. Griffin calls for the fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. They'll go to work at the 20.
Take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Longhorns come out showing 3 wide. Young drops to throw, and they try to set up a screen. A little juke. Andrew brings him down. A 7-yard pickup on the screen play.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 27. They'll bring in their dime package. Young tosses to the left side. And he's tackled. And the tailback gets enough for the 1st down.
It's just a simple toss out to the halfback here. Not a lot of running room, but enough to move the chains.
First and 10. Ball on their own 30.
30-yard line.
They come out in a nickel. Here's the option left. He laterals the ball. Davis with a takedown. And the option to the halfback gets 6 yards.
On the play.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 36. Young is back in the gun. Young drops back to pass with the throw. It falls incomplete. He put too much on that throw.
That's his big tight end, and he's definitely not a track star. I think the quarterback just overestimated his speed.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. This is the 5th play of this drive. Rolls right, across the middle. His receiver has it at the 40, inside the 30, to the 10. Touchdown, Texas! This one has gotten out of hand.
Usually we don't see games get real ugly until the second half, when the talent of the depth chart starts to show. But man, we're still here in the first half, and it's already looking like a blowout.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Ziegler back deep to return.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 84 fields it in the end zone. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
They'll start this drive at the 20.
On the 20-yard line.
High formation here. He stiff arms. Huff brings him down. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
2 minutes to go in the half. They line up in an I. Mosley on the inside handoff. Hall with a takedown. Baylor takes a timeout. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 37. High formation here. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He lets it go. Fumble! Picked up by the linebacker. And they make the stop. Not much hope now. That fumble was not what they needed.
They're already losing big. Let's just hope they don't throw the towel in altogether.
They'll set up shop at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
Texas sets up in the I. Comes across the middle. Got it. Davis brings him down. Everybody was fooled on that one.
Hey, that was a good job here by the quarterback. That could have play fake as a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is, then whoosh, the ball is flying over their heads.
second down and 2 to go. Ball on the 24. Nickel defense. Young still has it. He's under some heat. Looks like he's going to run. Got some open field. Texas calls a timeout. And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The Longhorns come to the line with their jumbo package. Touchdown, Texas! Oh my, when it rains, it pours.
Ha! That's why I brought one of these.
Whoa, watch it, Coach. You're going to take an eye out. Put that thing away.
Like Brad said, when it rains, it pours. So I came prepared, my friend.
Very funny, Coach. Now, seriously, can you close that thing off so we can see the game?
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over a minute to go in the half, the score, Texas 35, Baylor nothing. McGee looks ready to kick this one off.
Ziegler back to return.
We should have a return on this one. Number 84 fields it at the 3. We might see two hands on the ball after their last drive.
Yeah, but if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. They just need to go out there and play their game.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Baylor comes out in the shotgun. He has some room. And down he goes. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 35. Baylor comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Under heavy pressure. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. And the big fella gets a sack.
Boy, for being such a hog molly, he can move a lot better than I thought.
Oh, yeah, Kirk, you didn't call him Hog Molly when we saw him at the hotel.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 29-yard line. Texas has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. He drops back. He's looking. He'll dump this one off. Almost picked off. They just couldn't capitalize on the bad pass.
Yeah, I thought the defender had it, but he couldn't get the pick.
Third and long. Ball on the 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Mosley takes it counter right. And now the ball is loose. Harris with a takedown. Talk about a close call. The running back put the ball on the ground, but the offense keeps possession.
Yo, Kirk, is it somebody's birthday on defense?
I don't know. Where are you going with this one?
Well, it's got to be somebody's birthday because this running back is handing out presents out there. Either that or he's doing his best to get benched.
Now I got you, Coach. Fumble, birthday present. I got you.
And it's been total dominance here in the first half. Our score, Texas 35, Baylor nothing. Baylor will be kicking off to start the second half.
Taylor back deep to return.
And they'll be returning this one. Number 4 fields it at the 2. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
Toss. They're after him. He might not risk a throw now. Second and 13. Ball on the 19. This defense better be careful. The quarterback is in the zone and really feeling it out good. Now he pitches it. Here's an opening. And he's tackled. And they were lucky that one didn't go for more.
No question, and they were not ready for that option play. They had guys running everywhere except to the ball.
Lee, you're right. They look like they've never defended the option before. The tailback had a ton of running room there.
The Longhorns come out in the ace formation. Here's the option left. He lateral. Little shake and bake move. Lane brings him down. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there, running the football by this guy.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Longhorns with 4 receivers. Young options out. Got some open field. Bounces off the would-be tackler. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Texas! The quarterback took off down the field for the score.
That was a lapse in the defense there, Coach.
You can see that again. They're going to get an earful on the sideline.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac have been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926. Texas is ready to kick it away. Number 84, and Ziegler, deep to return. Kicks it deep. Ziegler fields it in the end zone. Sheds that one. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll start this drive at the 17-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. It's a direct snap. Missed tackle. Oh, he got nailed on that one. That looks like a 1-yard gain. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 18. Baylor comes out in the shotgun. Parks set to go to the air. Floats this one right side. Complete. Harris tackles him for a loss on the play. That's a 2-yard loss. Third and 11. Ball on the 16. Parks lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He steps up, throws this one out to the right. Incomplete. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Nice defense. That was picture perfect 3 and out. Good series for these guys.
4th and 11. Ball on the 16-yard line.
The Bears are lining up to punt it away.
Number 4, back to return.
Number 37 gets it off. Number 4 takes it at the 45. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive.
First and 10.
Single set backfield. Up the middle. He has some room. Broke away from one. Ball's loose. Jones with a recovery. The offense will keep possession after the fumble by the running back.
It's a good thing they can't afford a turnover right now.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Texas goes with the ace set here. Young on first down. Steps up once and all. Going deep. It's tipped. Incomplete pass.
Jones, the intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 23. The Longhorns come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Shakes off a tackle. He's going to take off. Big opening. Wilson with a takedown. What do you have for us, Coach?
You know what? That quarterback just went over 100 yards rushing with that run.
You don't see a whole lot of that in college football anymore. Most teams like to pass with their quarterback, not run.
Well, not today, Kirk, and not this team.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. It's power football time, folks. Sheds a tackler. Touchdown, Texas! That is rushing touchdown number 3. And he tacks on the extra point. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Number 84, back deep to return.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Ziegler fields it in the end zone. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
First and 10.
They'll set up shop at the 18-yard line. Parks with 3 wide receivers on the ground with the tailback. Melton brings him down. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the hole.
First and 10. Ball on their own 32. Parks has 5 receivers lined up here. Looking. Wants to throw outside. And he shoved out of bounds. And the wideout couldn't drag a foot.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on that play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 32. Baylor comes to the line. Only 1 man in the backfield. Parks steps back to pass. Looks over the middle. It's tipped. The linebacker managed to break that one up.
Intended receiver on the play.
Third and 10. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Parks is back in the gun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket. He's looking. Wants to throw outside. They're going to have a hard time getting first downs if this quarterback doesn't step up his play.
Yes, this isn't what we're used to seeing this guy do.
You know what, though? Every quarterback has these kind of days on a football field. You just got to be able to move on and forget about that last series.
The Bears line up to punt.
Taylor back deep to return.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Taylor takes it at the 21. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
12 yards.
They'll take over at the 32-yard line.
The drive at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
The Longhorns come out in the ace formation. Throws this one out to the left. Nice pass, just wasn't caught.
And when you're a tight end, you usually don't get too many passes thrown your way. So you got to catch the easy ones.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 32.
32-yard line.
Setting up the play action. Wants to throw outside. And they couldn't hook up on that one.
Shipley, the intended receiver on the play.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Number 7 with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. Looking. He gets the pass away. And he's got the freshman. And he's brought down.
They made the third down conversion look too easy.
They were just looking for the first and ended up getting a huge chunk of yardage. It's not bad.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Keep an eye on that cornerback down there. He has big play potential. They go with a run, and they hit him in the backfield. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
It's second down and 12 to go, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. And now he's going to run. Gary with a takedown. He scrambled for a few yards.
That defense closed in a hurry. Uh-oh.
So another third down upcoming for the offense.
29-yard line.
They come out in a nickel. Back to pass. Wants to get it out on the screen. The senior makes the catch. And they make the stop. About 3 yards that time on the screen. Pino lined up for the field goal, and he's going to need some distance on this one. He gets it up. And it sails through the uprights. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Number 84, back deep to return.
Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Here's the call from the referee.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
They'll be set up with good
First
field
down.
position after the kicker sent that one out of bounds.
It's the kicker's job to send that ball deep, so he messed up big time.
They'll get the ball here at the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
The Bears line up in an I formation. Parks hands it off. No, play fake. And they got him. And the blitz might have caused that sack, guys.
Yeah, the offensive line couldn't adjust to them sending the added pressure, and the result was a nice play for the defensive end.
You're absolutely right. Those big uglies up front didn't know who to block.
Second and long. Ball on the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Baylor comes out in the shotgun. Parks back to throw. Throws it to the outside. The ball is tipped. Poor decision to throw it into such tight coverage.
The intended receiver on the play.
Third down and what they didn't want to get in.
8-yard line.
Ball on the 28. Parks comes to the line with 3 wide. Looks. He's going left. He might have a chance. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Baylor. The wideout made a great catch for the score.
Actually, I'm even more impressed with the throw. He hung in there and delivered a beautiful ball.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the third quarter with the score, Texas 52, Baylor 7. Baylor lines up for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Taylor fields it in the end zone. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Got some open field. And he's taken down. And that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Texas sets up with 4 receivers. He drops back. He'll dump this one off. Got it to the senior. Lane brings him down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 47.
47-yard line.
And the leader of the defense at corner is in the zone right now. And he's tackled. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. As we go to the final quarter of play, this one is almost wrapped up. Our score here, Texas 52, Baylor 7. First and 10. Ball on the 36.
36-yard line.
Texas lines up in a shotgun set. Baylor gets another handoff. And they make the stop. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Baylor on the toss. And he's stopped behind the line.
They got great run support from the safety position on that one.
He had his eyes in the backfield that whole play. Great anticipation to stuff him for a loss.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. Drops back to pass. He's looking down the middle. Davis with a takedown.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on 3rd down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 20.
20-yard line.
They come out in a nickel. They'll throw on 1st down. Wants to throw outside. And he dropped it. Dropped by the wideout.
Harder, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 8th play of the drive. The Longhorns line up with 3 wide. Back to pass. Short toss. Great concentration. So the defense kept everything in front of them on that play.
They didn't pick up much on that play, but if they keep dumping it off like that, the safeties are going to have to creep up. When you force the safeties to play shallow, it opens up a whole other passing game. That's when you hit them with the home run.
In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. He's looking down the middle. Number 34 picks it off.
Oh, boy. I bet he knew as soon as he released that football that he shouldn't have made the throw. And that's the thing. When you're under that kind of pressure, it takes away that 1 split second you need to scan the area so you know what's a safe throw.
And that's why a pass rush is so crucial to a defense. It allows you to intercept those passes from the quarterback.
Well, Lee, it's their first trip to the red zone today, and they haven't really done very well so far this season.
Yeah, but my friend, today is a new day. Let's see if they can get it across the goal line and light up the scoreboard.
They'll give it off here. Breaks one. And down he goes. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
1st and 10. Ball on the 30. Parks with 3 wide receivers. He steps up, throws. And that one's fallen incomplete. The big tight end got it knocked out of his hand.
Oh, he's supposed to be able to make that play. A good-sized kid like him, he can't let them push him around like that.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Parks comes to the line with 3 wide. He'll get it again. Tackle. That's a 3-yard pickup.
With the carry, 3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. And they have 3 receivers bunched. He drops back, steps up, wants to throw outside. It's deflected.
I'll tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Baylor lining up the punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Taylor signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 19-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Longhorns come out showing 3 wide. Wants to throw outside with the interception. And the defense comes up with another one.
Hey, good job by that defense to get the ball back.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. The Bears have 5 receivers on this play. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. And he's going to come up with a sack. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback is going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
Parks lines up in the shotgun, drops back to pass, and they try to set up a screen. Gets past the tackler. They'll bring him down. 5, maybe 6 on that screen pass.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Third down and 12 to go. Ball on the 37.
37-yard line.
They come out in a 5-wide set. He steps up, looking, going deep, lays it out there. It's tipped. And it's incomplete. He was facing a mad rush when he threw that ball into the end zone.
They came after him, sweetheart. Big time.
4th and 12. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Bears line up with 5 receivers. Pressure coming. And he can't get the pass off, and he's sacked.
And they stopped him again, Coach. This defense hasn't let up at all with the score the way it is.
No way. This defense takes pride in what they do out there. They don't care how much they're winning by. They're just trying to keep the other guys out of the end zone.
They'll start this drive at the 45-yard line.
45-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 7 with 3 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Has some daylight. Lane brings him down. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 42.
42-yard line.
They'll work from the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. He's going to go for the home run. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. They come out in a nickel. Taylor will run it again. He's gobbled up in the backfield. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
It's 3rd down and 14 to go. Ball on the 46. They line up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up. Throws this one out to the right. Got it to his receiver. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
Controlling the line of scrimmage is crucial here. Up the middle. He jukes it. Brought down. So he got a few yards on that carry.
You know what, guys? If you can continue to pick up small chunks of yards like that, you can really start to wear a defense down.
First and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive.
Cut!
Juku. And he's taken down. And they're going to play keep away and work this clock.
On the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line.
3 inside 4. Hut. 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 Hut.
Baylor gets another handoff. Ford with a takedown. And they continue to pound it out on the ground.
Tick, tick, tick. Continue to milk that clock.
3rd and 5. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Texas comes out in the shotgun.
Hut. 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 Hut.
He drops back, steps up in the pocket. He's going left. What a pick! And that interception might be what they needed to get back in this ball game.
Nice try, Brad. Keep their hopes up, but I don't think they have a chance of winning this. They're too far down to catch up.
They'll take over at the
The
12.
Baylor Bears will start the drive at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10.
With the way the scoreboard looks, I suppose they thought, why not try a new quarterback? And he's going to lose yards on this one. The quarterback draw not successful there.
Nope, and I'm going to tell you why. This defense was not fooled at all on that play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. Baylor comes out with 3 receivers bunch. Bell drops to throw, under pressure, and they get the sack. Can this offense do anything to slow down this pass rush?
I think they need to make some adjustments with their pass protection. Maybe allow the backs to stay in the block because the quarterback is getting pounded back there.
Pounded for 7 sacks so far, and watch out. This defense might get him again.
3rd and long. Ball on their own 5. Baylor comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He's looking down the middle, and it's picked off. Here we go again. Interception by the defense.
Oh, man. Is there anything they can salvage at this point, Coach?
Not much, except maybe put in some younger players to get some game experience. This game is over.
They'll set up shop at the 14.
At the 14-yard line. 1st and 10.
They come out in a goal line set. They'll give it off here. Can't wrap him up. Got an opening. Touchdown, Texas! It's been one touchdown after another all game long.
And I'm going to tell you what, Kirk, this has been a dominating effort. These guys came to play today, and they have played almost a perfect game.
Well, no question, Coach. Everything just fell into place out there, and nothing was going to stop these guys from getting the ball into the end zone many, many times.
And he hits the PAT. So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score, Texas 59, Baylor 7. Texas is ready to kick it away.
Lined up for the kickoff. Shelton.
And they'll be returning this one. Shelton has it at the 5. They'll go to work at the 23.
On the 23-yard line.
They'll bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. Looks. Throws this one out to the left. Another hard-fought game between these two rivals. Was this what you expected to see?
Texas is one happy group of guys right now. Nothing is more gratifying than embarrassing the team you love to beat in front of millions of people. And they did it.
We here at EA Sports thank you for watching this game of NCAA Football 2006. The final count in this one, Texas 59, Baylor 7. For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler with our